Okay, we heard you loud and clear. You want a demo on the Nuna DEMI Next. We're here to meet your demands. Hey friends, I'm Melissa with Team Bugz, mama of 2 little boys, and Nuna owner and lover myself. So I am very excited to be diving into the Nuna DEMI Next stroller with you today. Let's get into it. So the Nuna DEMI Next stroller. This is going to be a bit of a love letter to strollers because the Nuna DEMI Next brings forth a lot of innovation and kind of best of features that we see across the stroller category. So it is predominantly, marketed as a single stroller for a single rider, but spoiler alert, it can actually accommodate 2 riders in many ways. There's over 25 configurations available with the Nuna DEMI Next. So let's start off with my top line stats, get them out of the way per usual. So the stroller weighs in at 26 pounds. The toddler seat can be used from birth all the way to 50 pounds. Now in the lower basket, you can accommodate an extra 22 pounds. And you might notice that I've got a little friend on the back here. That is the rider board that comes in the box with your stroller. You can easily pop it out of the way when not in use or disconnect it. It's just a quick button to disconnect, which I'll show you in a sec. The rider board can accommodate an additional 50 pounds. So you've got 122 pounds of weight-bearing power in this baby. Now, some of my other favorite features about this stroller. You just saw that I made a quick adjustment on my handlebar. That took 2 seconds. Now we've got a nice big peekaboo window at the top of our canopy here. And we've also got a huge zip out on our canopy as well. So look at this extension. I love a massive canopy. That is one of my biggest selling features when buying a stroller. So let's zip her back up for a second. You've also got this pop out kind of sun panel here, which you can pop in and out for extra coverage. I'm going to show you another secret feature of the canopy in a second, but let's focus on the toddler seat first. So on our toddler seat, let's talk about some of the basics but amazing features first and foremost. First, you've got a really nice bumper bar. Now, I know, a really nice bumper bar, what does that even mean? But check this out. When you press these buttons on the side of the bumper bar, you can actually adjust the position. And I found with our Nuna stroller that one of the nice features about this bumper bar is it is kind of further out. So that allowed, I don't know if this is per the rules, but my kids would kind of slide in under there and buckle themselves in, no problem. That being said, you also can easily open up the bumper bar to load your child in and out of the stroller. Some additional features in this seat, you have a nice footrest here that is easily adjustable. You have really nice seat fabrics. Like I find that this seat is very sturdy and plush, which is a great feature. And on the inside of this seat, we have our all-season seat cover. This is one of my favorite Nuna features. So this can be easily removed in the summer months because that allows the seat to have this nice mesh backing, which is great for breathability and airflow. But in the colder weather and when you want to protect your babe from the wind and the elements a bit more, you put in this all-season seat cover and it is so plush and so comfortable. So love that they thought of everything with this stroller. Now, I mentioned that I had a little secret in the canopy that I wanted to show you. So we know that our little ones love to have a little nap on the go. If your little one needs a little bit more privacy or just, some quiet time, check this out. This is a privacy screen. You want to have your canopy in the extended position to use it. Then you just zip it out from your canopy, clip it in on the side of your frame, or on the side of the canopy itself, and then there's just an elastic. You just pop it under the footwell. But look at this. If your little one needs a moment or you don't want them to have the sun blazing on them while you're out for a walk, this is such a great option to give them a little bit of extra shade, a little bit of extra quiet environment while they're resting. So love this privacy screen. Okay, now while we're in this position, let's take a look at the different seat positions. So right now we're in our most reclined position. This is the position that you would use for your little one if you're using the seat from newborn. You can also adjust the seat up in multiple positions. One thing that people really like about the Nuna DEMI Next is that the seat sits a little bit higher up and closer to parent. Sometimes that can be nice just for an engagement standpoint. You know, some other strollers, the seat can be quite far down and the child quite close to the ground. So this is just a nice option to have your child a little bit higher up. In addition to having the seats adjustable from a recline position, of course, we can also adjust our seat to be facing the world or facing parent as we have here. Let me just pop my canopy up a little bit. And that's another great way to stroll with your little one when you want to have a little conversation, see what they're up to. Last thing I'll mention about the inside of the toddler seat is that you do have the magnetic buckle here, which makes loading your child in and out of the seat that much easier. It's a bit of a self-guiding magnetic buckle. So it's a 3-point harness. There is 5 points, but the 2 are connected already. And so when you're loading your child in, you're just gonna pop the harness in and it just makes loading and unloading so much easier. At the front of the stroller, you've got nice front wheels that can be locked off if you are in slushy or snowy weather or on rougher terrain. And then at the back of the stroller here, you have really nice big wheels with big fenders. Not very many strollers actually come with fenders for the back wheels, but this is a nice way to just kind of protect the fabrics and the overall cleanliness of your stroller when you are out. Now let's chat for a minute about this rider board. So the rider board, as I mentioned, it actually comes with your stroller, which is such an incredible feature. And it can easily pop out of the way when not in use and pop back down when you do want to use it. If your child is, not quite old enough for the rider board, you literally press 2 buttons on the side to take it off. That's how easy it is to do. That brings me to what does come in the box with your Nuna DEMI Next stroller, because you do get some incredible features in the box. So obviously you're getting your frame, your toddler seat, you're getting your rider board. I popped off camera to get our lower infant car seat adapters. So if you take off this rider board, let's say, you wanted to use this as a double stroller for a shorter period of time or with a newborn, you can actually pop these lower infant car seat adapters on the bottom of your frame to use it as a double with your infant car seat on the bottom here. It also comes with a ring adapter, which is a great way to use with an infant car seat on the top of your frame. You actually, spoiler alert, you can use these lower post adapters in the top of the frame. I tested it earlier. So you really get to choose what mechanism you want to use this as a travel system with an infant car seat. And you get a rain cover, and you also get these fenders that I was mentioning, plus your all-season seat cover that is removable. So this stroller is coming fully loaded in the box. Now, let's get into some other great features. Okay, I'm gonna leave the rider board off just for a second so that we can take a closer look at this basket. So this is a very large basket. I mentioned at the hop that it can accommodate 22 pounds in weight. This is fit in a big diaper bag. So if you're an overpacker like I am, this is a great basket for you. And at the back of the seat here, you do actually have a nice little zippered pocket, which is nice for just if you need to store a key or a credit card. Now, one other thing that I want to mention is that this does have dual all-terrain suspension. So we did talk a little about how the front wheels can lock off. You've got nice big back wheels, but you do have really great suspension on your Nuna DEMI Next. I will say, so I've had a Nuna Mix for several years. We still use it all the time. Really, really great kind of all-terrain capabilities in all types of Canadian weather. Okay, next up, I want to show you how to turn this into a travel system using your ring adapter in the upper position. I just grabbed my ring adapter and my Nuna Pippa infant car seat. You're just going to pop this into your frame like so. Clips on very easily. Then you will pop your infant car seat on top. I mean, check this out. What a great little travel system. That was super easy to put together, to maneuver. I love when a travel system is just really easy for the parents. While I have our stroller set up as a travel system, let me show you the fold, because I will say the fold with your seat on is quite large with this stroller. So I find you get the most compact fold with the seat off. So in this case, we've already got our seat off. We'll just pop it to the side here. And then you do have a very easy fold with this stroller. So you're gonna lock off your stroller and put your fingers just on these two trigger buttons on the side of your handlebar here. Fold down, make sure you're getting into that locked position. And then you have a nice self-standing fold. This is quite compact when throwing it into your car. What I would do is throw it into my trunk and then just nestle the seat on top. That's gonna get you your most compact fold. Now, when you're ready to use the stroller again, you will just open this lock off on the side, pop your frame back out, and place your toddler seat back on top of the frame. Now, I have one more fun thing to show you amongst all of the fun things that we've seen today. So this is predominantly marketed as a single seat stroller. That being said, it can accommodate a second rider in so many ways, as we've seen, with the rider board that comes included, with an infant car seat at the bottom, using those lower post adapters. You can also use it with a second seat. So I've got a sibling seat here. Let me show you how it works. So your sibling seat is going to come basically as fully loaded as your original toddler seat. It can also accommodate 50 pounds. It has a bumper bar. It has that same privacy screen and extendable canopy, and it includes a rain cover. When you want to use your sibling seat, you would just take that rider board off the lower position of your stroller and pop the seat on those same adapters. So there we go. Our seat is, this is our stroller in double mode, which is a really great option for families who, just want like a nice compact double mode system for their little ones. The last thing I'll mention about the fold is to confirm, it is just as easy to fold with the rider board on the stroller. It does not interfere with your fold at all. So I know that that's something, sometimes rider boards can cause a lot of challenges with folds. That is not the case here. You got a super easy fold with the rider board on and just tucked away out like so. So there you go, my friends, the Nuna DEMI Next stroller. This is a creme de la creme stroller. It's fully loaded with features. It has amazing configuration options and just a really great stroller for your growing family. So we'd love to hear your thoughts on this stroller in the comments. If you have it, if you want it, what are you thinking? If you are still on your stroller search or you're looking for, related products, we've got videos, so many Nuna videos on our YouTube channel. We also have full product roundup videos of best single strollers of the year and double strollers, and so many options for you to just figure things out, because at the end of the day, we know that parenting is hard and there's a lot of decisions and there's a lot of expenses involved. And our goal here at Bugz is to instill confidence in families navigating those early stages of parenthood. And a big way that we do that here is through stroller and car seat education. Another thing you can do is also pop into your local Bugz store to test drive one of the Nuna strollers for yourself and see how it works with that Pippa. Try the Pippa in your car, make sure it's got a good fit. Lots of options for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to check this product out on the snugglebugz.ca website, and we'll catch you on the next one.